So I just watched the news. The regular news wasn't on. I watched NBC. NBC usually runs news all day long, but not on Saturday. Saturday's infomercials, but at 12 you can watch it instead. Yeah, that pilot had problems, psychological problems he was covering up. And like I was saying in the other video, it's voluntary, you know, and who's going to volunteer? Like, experts are on the TV. Who's going to volunteer? A lot of people aren't going to volunteer that they have psychological problems that, you know, career killing, you know. If he had these kind of problems that said he shouldn't fly, and flying is his dream, you know. But what made him fucking become a mass murderer and fly 149 people straight into a mountain? Unbelievable. Like I was saying, these things can happen though, and it's really hard. They're saying it's voluntary, and it has to be voluntary, because how can other people decide if you're not psychologically well? Obviously he hid it. He was able to hide it. You know, I don't know. There's one guy, though, on there, a father who lost a son on that flight, and he's still able to have pity for the parents of this guy, because they lost their son, but also they have to deal with the fact that he killed 149 people. And other people, you know, they don't care that he was sick. They only care that he murdered their loved ones. And that's understandable that they only care about that, you know. Because it's just so unreal. I mean, he just flew the plane into the mountain, and that's it, poof. He and 149 other people dead, gone. Just like that, poof. It's just crazy. My mom wasn't really paying attention when this first came out, and she's like, what's going to stop him from doing that again? I'm like, Mom, he's dead. He flew the plane into a mountain. She's like, oh, well, what's going to stop people from copying what he did? Nothing. That's the thing, Mom. Everything in life is a risk. There's nothing from stopping somebody else from doing this, you know? Even here, even with the two people have to be in the, you know, if someone's determined enough to crash a plane, then they'd be able to do it, you know. Because remember, they're choosing to kill themselves as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know. Anyway, I'm taking a nap. It's 12:30. I was up at like 8:30, but I didn't go to bed until like 2:15 or something, so I'm tired. I took Homer here with me. I said to my mama, I said, I'm going to take a nap, so if the, I don't know if they're going to deliver that, you know, I don't know if they deliver on Saturday, if they're going to come with that certified thing on Saturday. And I said, you know, I don't wake me up to sign for it. If you can't sign for it, then I'll get it some other time. And I was like, I'm just not going to answer the door. I'm going to take a nap. I'm like, go ahead. You and I both know what the fuck that is. Who cares if I don't get it right away? You know? What else can it be? It's just something that's just going to add to me being upset. My mom doesn't want to sign for it either. I'm like, fine, I don't care. Take a nap. She's like, I'm not going to answer the door. Good. Take a page out of my book, Mom. We won't answer the door. We'll just let the doorbell ring. You know, it won't be like that time I told you with those people who are, constables or whatnot, you know, when someone delivers it like that, whoever it is. And Selena told me that's why they do that. They're trying to intimidate you. I was wondering why they kept ringing and ringing and ringing. And then I realized they believed that somebody was home because the screen door was locked. But actually what they don't realize is I could have easily not been home. That was when I was in my paranoid state and going out the back door all the time and locking the front screen door. Okay? So that was no indication, but to them it was. To them it was somebody's home. And then they went to the back too. And I was terrified the entire time, remember? But the post person doesn't do that. The other day they ring once, that was it. Of course, you never know. A different post person might ring more than once. Mom says she's not going to answer. I don't care. I'm not answering it. I don't care about it. It's not the end of the world if we don't get the friggin' thing today. We can imagine what it is, and there's no way I'm getting something and Auntie's not, you know what I mean? I had to find out what it is from Auntie. You know what I mean? I just thought that was funny. I said, Mom, I'm taking a nap, you know, if you answer the door, if you can't sign for it. I don't know if I think certified anyone can sign for it. Just like if you send certified to a business, it's not just to that, anyone can sign for it. So probably Mom could sign for it. She said, well, I know. I'm going to sleep too. I'm fine, I don't care. You can hear Omar's already asleep. He's supposed to not be in the cage. So it's snowing again. Do you believe that shit? I was going to take him for a walk. I'm like, he doesn't want to go out in this any more than I do. It's not like he's running around all anxious. Although we gave him a bowl of broccoli. At some point it's going to go through him, but you know, you just take him out in the yard. For now, he's sleeping, my mom's sleeping, I'm sleeping, and the doorbell rings. We're going to ignore it. All three of us. Obviously can't make any of this shit go away, but you can certainly ignore it today, right? Just like I'm choosing to not go and look at my comments. I'm postponing that. Why are you postponing looking at your YouTube comments? Oh, because one of my friends might be getting on my case about how I shouldn't have put off the Social Security thing. And she's right, but you know what? It's not like I put it off. I called them. Is that a guarantee? No. As we all know, anyone can fuck up, but it's too late, isn't it? I fucked this up for myself. It was meant to be, and you know, I have to figure out something else, won't I? My common sense tells me they don't do that, though. They're not just gonna snatch someone's benefits away that easily. Well, so I have a whole bunch of videos on private that I didn't have on private, and I'm not looking at my comments because I just don't want to look at them yet until I can say, yes, went back, did got reestablished as a patient in therapy, and I mailed